So it is Tuesday, the 22nd of November. I am here in my room, all alone. Fun times. And I'm going to be recording a Johnny Cash cover because what else do you do on a Tuesday? Um, so I figured I'd start this thing off. I don't know why I'm recording it. I'm bored. Start this off by showing you my setup, my extremely professional setup. So first thing first is, let's see, that's my guitar. There, I'm doing some front cam, so if there's no effort this round because my fingers wank. So yes, here we have my guitar. Beauty, beauty. I just punted it into the ceiling. Yeah, so it's an Epiphone ES blah blah blue thingy thing. Humbuckers. A switch that you can flick. What strings has it got on it? Strings are Ernie balls. Oh yeah, cool one shot now. Ernie ball power slinkies. Those ones, because they're good. They're thick. My friends all hate Ernie balls. All my music friends, but I still use them. So why the fuck not? Okay, now we come to the exciting part. Disclaimer. It's not my usual recording setup. My usual recording setup is back in Devon. I'm currently in Cardiff, where I am for like at least until July. So let me just show you this. So what I've got here, I've got my pedals, my pedal board, except it's not a board, it's just a row of pedals. So here we've got, I'll unplug them. We've got my Behringer Vintage Delay, VD 400. It's a good little delay pedal. Yeah, it's good for like making weird sounds and shit. I guess all delays are good for making weird sounds and shit. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun in it. Plug that back in. There's gonna be a lot of this of my neck, so just in shot. That's on my face because I'm not fucking editing this. I'm not editing shit. That's crusade then. Got this bad boy. It is useful for recordings. It's my oscillator, another Behringer. It is the UO 300. I like using oscillators because obviously it's just me at the moment. Sad times, the cry. If you're a drummer, hit me up. Boop boop boop. And we can jam and shit. But I like using. Oh crap! My phone's gone pin. I'm the worst. Oscillators because it adds that like bassy depth to it that I can't get because first of all, don't have a bass here. You see a bass? There's no bass. No bass. No bass. No bass. No bass. Bad. There's a shithole. So the oscillator just adds that little bit of boom, boom, boom to it, and it's good for recording stuff because some tracks you just want there to be a bit more bass, and yeah, and you'll see why I can't. Just turn the bass up on the. You'll be seeing why I can't do that in a minute. Yes, that's Hello, I'm back. I paused it. Isn't that fancy? Here we have my next pedal. It is an Ultra Chorus UC 200 by Behringer. Don't know why I use this. Sometimes I absolutely hate it. It's a crap tone at times. Other times it adds that little bit of warmth. You know, that's what I like. It's just you have it on a little bit. adds that bit of warmth, makes it just a little bit deeper and richer. Yeah, it's useful. I normally just have it on. You can't really tell the difference, but it adds something, I think. Now we come to it. My baby. My first ever pedal, my favourite pedal. This is the Behringer distortion modulator DM100. It's a bass distortion pedal. I got this probably like 6 years ago now. Blinking out, that's a long time. It's just stuck with me for a long time. It's great because you can get a really meaty distortion sound, or if you want to do lead parts, you can get a slightly higher tone on it. I've got a little spot there. Get a really high tone that's really useful and really lovely for... It gets everything done and adds everything, and it's useful constantly. Now we come to the newest member of the Ugly Bugg recording family. It's little Marshall. I'm not sure. I don't have an amp with me. I normally have a 40-watt Marshall that I bought in a market and just falling apart. Crap. Except I love it. Like, the overdrive doesn't work on it. Half the time the clean doesn't work on it, and you have to spend like 10 minutes just hitting it to try and get it to work. But you listen to Slushy, that bit at the beginning, it's like shh. That's a really bad impersonation, but they're like that's from me punting that amp for a bit, and that's the noise that comes out of it. It's cool. Yeah, I got this little baby because it's not excessively loud because I'm living in quite a built up area, so I'm not disturbing the neighbours. It's Marshall, so you can trust it. Got good overdrive settings. Problem with it is main problem I have with it is you've only got the 3 knobs. So you've got hold on, you've got tone, and then you've got like on, off, and overdrive. And the tone adds a real warmth to it, which is great, but it is incredibly trebly. So if you listen to a cover of Hybrid Moments that I did last week, you'll hear the guitar is incredibly trebly on that. And that is just because this bad boy being quite trebly. Like, it can be balanced out if you stick on the octaver, not the oscillator. I got an oscillator earlier. Octaver. If you stick that on and you turn down the direct input, you can get a good bass going through it. But obviously, it being such a small amp, I'm very nervous about doing that, and just in case I blow the speaker in it, and that'd be a pain in the jacksie. Okay, so now you're probably thinking, well, that's all well and good, that's a great guitar setup, but how does that get into the recording? And now you might be expecting me to pull out like there or there. That's mixing desk. Let's go. Oh yeah, this is how us professionals do it. No, I use this. This is a microphone from the game Guitar Hero. This is how I've done all of my recordings. You stick this in front of that, and then this doop doop doop. Thrown out of the amp, plugs into my computer here, all very nice, and as you can see, Guitar Hero, USB, in you come, sorted, plug that in. What software do I use? I hear you cry, Toby, what software do you use? Oh, I use Reaper, because Reaper's free, and I don't have money. Okay, so I have just finished making the click track. Alright, that's the click track. I make my own click tracks. Because I think Reaper's ones are awful. I think that's a fair statement. Very subjective statement. Reaper, keep doing what you're doing. Keep it free. Totally have a license for Reaper. So I've just been messing around with guitar stuff, trying to get it to sound good. So I've got the delay on, and I've got the octaver on. Probably just gonna leave those two on for this first guitar track, laying down the bass. Not the boom 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 boom. The like, you know, the rhythm guitar part for this track. Yeah, I figured I'd let you hear how it sounds. Yes. Oh. Okay, so we got the guitar done. Hooray. Yeah, so in the end what I did was turn the delay off, and I recorded muted rhythm part. And then not muted in the chorus and for the outro. And then I recorded the riffy bit, picking my spots. Recorded the riffy bit, the riff, with the delay on, and I did that afterwards. It took me so long to get the rhythm down, guys. I'm pretty sure it's wrong. Listening back to it, I'm like, is that right? Don't know, that's alright. But it will do because we're Ugly Bugg and we will deal with it'll do. Yeah, and then I tried to do this bit where it went distorted in the chorus. I was gonna add drums to it, but for the song, how it works and the delicacy of it, I don't think it would fit very well. So I'm not gonna put that in. And then that left in the choruses. Well, there's a bit where it was muted in the chorus, and then it kicks off a bit, not fully, but a bit. Because I panned it a bit, it feels like very one-sided, and then like a bit dead after having like the riff as well. So I then recorded another guitar part, so it's like multi-layered. Yeah, in a second I'm gonna record some vocals. Oh yeah, and I can show you now our final bit of equipment that you haven't seen yet. I think it's a fine bit. There's probably more I haven't shown you. I just haven't thought of. This bad boy. Now, this is a microphone. Can't remember what make it is. Don't think it even says on it anywhere. It's not the best mic. It's not the worst. Gets the job done. I think it costs like £7. So what I do is, I used to, on the first EP, so on the Untitled EP, I used to sing straight into the Rock Band mic, guitar mic even, sorry. Wrong franchise. Awkward. I get sued. I sang straight into that with a sock on the end of it. I'm not going to have a sock in it in a minute. And it was alright. You got a very clean vocal track, but it wasn't really the sound I was going for, you know. And like, so now I've got this bad boy. I can plug him straight into the pedal boardy thing that I've got going, and yeah, I'll come bouncing out of the amp, and then I can add effects to it analogly. That's not a term, is it? Fucking covered in spots, fam. So Welsh Air is doing this to me. Yeah, on topic of first EP, which also you can now download on as well as the Bandcamp, uglybugg.bandcamp.com if you haven't already been there. The album, hopefully, that Untitled EP, will be available on iTunes, Spotify, and Amazon, and a few other services that I can't remember off the top of my head very, very soon. I know the album already is on all of them, so go check them out. No, download it. I've done it through a distribution company called Distributes. So if you've had deals with them, send me feedback, because I've only just started working with them. And I did a bit of research, but I couldn't really find anything negative, so that's always good. But it's a bit like, people not having issues is a bit peculiar. I think they're quite a new company. So with that, what happens is I upload my music through Distributes, and then they get it on Spotify, they get it on iTunes, because I couldn't do that myself. There's no way I could. I've been trying. I cannot get it on there because I don't have the followers of Spotify. I don't have an iTunes music account. Amazon, I probably could figure out a way to do it myself, but like, I don't know. So they take a cut. They take a 10% cut, and then I get 90% of all of the stuff. Which, fair enough. I could have bought a subscription, given them like 50 quid, and then I would got 100%, but I prefer to do it this way. It's because I don't know if I'll make any money. So if I'm not 100% sure I will be making money, there's no point in giving them money. Sort of, that makes sense? I hope it makes sense. So yeah, they've set the prices. The EP will be a lot cheaper because I've set it to budget. But the album's on standard, so that's why on iTunes, say, it's like £7, whereas you can get it on Bandcamp for £1. So, further used Bandcamp stuff, but I know not many people know how to use that, blah, blah, blah. So, give me more money. That got weird. Anyway, that's not what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about how I recorded the guitar on the first EP. What I did was, you might have heard of a little game called Rocksmith. You'll be noticing a theme, I'm quite a bit of a gamer. I'm doing weird stuff, like my leg is like, what is this leg doing? This leg. Oh yeah. Yeah, so, at the time of recording that first EP, I didn't have any gear really. I had one pedal. I had the guitar, I had the amp, but it wasn't really working. That was it. Don't think I even had this microphone. I might have had this mic, I can't remember. I did have that mic, yeah. So what I did was, with the game Rocksmith, get the game right, you got a cable that was a USB to jack. So I plugged the guitar into that and then did all of the distortion stuff digitally. Same with the vocals, that's why the vocals are a bit higher, is I pitch shifted it up because at the time I wasn't very confident in my voice. I'm talking very... I wasn't very confident in my voice, so I pitch shifted it up. I pitch shifted it up a bit. So that's why the distortion sounds so different, and the guitar sounds different on these things. Yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. Because people, I don't really know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is like, get out there and find a way. Just do it. You don't need to have all the gear in the world, stuff, and you can make stuff that sounds like that EP. And that was pretty good. Just have to, there is dedication involved, there is practicing involved. You need to understand how to use the software, and you can't rely on that as a crutch, because if you're not up to scratch, the software isn't going to really be able to help you with that. But you can do it all for relatively cheap. So yeah, that's good. I'm going to record the vocals now. I've sort of rambled for a bit. This is going to be a bloody long video. So yeah, see you in a bit. Please stop. Okay, so vocals are done. Hooray! Sock mic. That's a clean sock. Just want to clarify that. That was not as weird as it looked. Hello, 1 2 1 2. Look at me over here, little ant, not my bin. So yeah, that's done now. Recorded, tracked the vocals, so that's great. Done a bit of EQing and stuff.